It's your night tonight.
He about to tear the roof off.
Yo, I think I just saw Jack Nicholson. Can you give me an autograph?
Hey, MP, it's your world. We just live it.
Laker fans, if you'd like to see the purple and gold action, you can visit the ticket booth or the team website for availability. Remember, Laker fans, our Lakers basketball giveaway is just around the corner. Be sure to come out to the game early. The first 3,000 fans will receive a Lakers basketball. And our next giveaway, our Lakers 12-month calendar. It goes to the first 15,000 people in attendance. We want this opportunity to be enjoyable and incident-free. Having an issue at any time that needs to be addressed, please text the word Lakers along with your issue and see location 55555. Remember, our guest relations will respond to questions.
And going through warm-ups, trying to get into a little groove here before the tip-off. It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter is David Aldridge. Now that we have a second, let's take a quick peek at the rebounding numbers for the last handful of seasons for Christian Wood.
It's a concerning trend for him. Whether he's lost some strength or just isn't putting in as much effort on the glass as he used to, he's not rebounding nearly as effectively anymore. And that's something that needs to change.
Now Golden State's starting five. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Curry is out there with MP. And it's Jackson Davis in at the five down low. And for Los Angeles, the guard spot's filled by Russell and Reeves. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Connect in at the small forward. And LeBron, the only player to reach 40,000 points in his career. Clark, you're shaking your head. It's incredible, isn't it?
Absolutely remarkable, Kevin. And I did not think I would see it in my lifetime. 40,000 points. Just the sound of that is ridiculous. And, you know, he not only has lived up to the hype that has followed him since he was 15 years old, he's actually exceeded it, Kevin, which is crazy. The defense has to understand the scouting report on MP. He can make you pay from deep.
Russell with a wide-open look. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist.
We're real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's James, one of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. The Warriors have gotten their first three shots to go in for him to start off this game.
How about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
To the inside, here's Reeves. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Los Angeles ball.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin. Briefly spoke with J.J. Redick. Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchup will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
Okay, David, much appreciated. So, Clark, when you look at the MVP voting over the last few years, it has been dominated by the big men, especially 7-footers.
Yeah, pretty unique, right? For years, 7-footers didn't get much MVP love, and this stuff is somewhat cyclical, as you know, Kevin. Big shifts happen, like the talk of getting rid of conferences because the West was too strong once upon a time. That conversation and narrative flipped, too. So I think, again, cyclical stuff happens in this league.
Now here's James. Loads it up for Davis, and it's slammed in by Davis.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
And the Warriors can't hang on to the ball. Different look here for the Warriors. Looney's checked in for Trace Jackson-Davis. Jonathan Kuminga comes in for Green. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. Lakers trail by 5. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, pass to Connect. Puts it up. And James gets it to go on the assist by Connect.
I guess the defense was not expecting the quick release. LeBron can get it up and down in a hurry, though.
And one thing the Lakers are so adept at, Greg, inverting their sets to have different players start the action.
Yeah, it takes a high level of basketball IQ to do that on the fly. Makes defending the Lakers a nightmare. You never know how they'll attack you.
Warriors leading by 6. Rebounded by the Lakers. Last time they lost to the Warriors.
Well, if they want to avoid the outcome of that first meeting, they'll need to be stronger on the glass. They were completely outmatched in the last one.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Lakers trail by 8. Russell kicks to LeBron. Puts up a deep 3. Podziemski grabs the board.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end.
Young from outside. That shot is off, coming up empty for the second time this game. 4 for 6. Loads it up for Davis. Pass to Connect. Now Reeves. Missed inside. Young outside. Got it off in time. Oh, and Clark, it went in! Count it!
Yeah!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
And so it's MP making things happen for the Golden State Warriors. He totaled 14 points in the quarter. He's given them all the offense they need right now. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Warriors, this has been the game they wanted to have.
They came in on a mission, razor-sharp offense in that first period.
Yeah, I agree. That was a flawless offensive performance so far. I mean, the shots have been falling. They're making good decisions. That's a nice recipe there.
So on the floor for Golden State to begin this second quarter. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. Young is out there with Curry. And it's Wiggins in at the 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, MP in the last game against Utah was all business. He finished with 57 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. That stat line was really unbelievable. It's something you really had to see to appreciate. Back to you guys.
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
Yeah, you know, all indications are that he feels good coming into this one. Feels confident that he can build on that prior success.
Here's Pirtle, following the basket by MP. It's stolen by Curry. Now, here's MP. Guarded by Reddish. Right through contact, MP.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far, and when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
James with it. Pirtle with a screen on Kuminga. Off target with his three. Now, here is Young. He's covered closely. And good! There's another.
And this remarkable rookie campaign reaching a new milestone in terms of production. He's now #2 all-time for points scored in a rookie season.
He's among some elite company. Makes you wonder how many more outstanding achievements lie in front of him. He is a lot of fun to watch. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Davis is checked in. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Warriors on top, running away with it. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
Please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Welcome, everybody. This game revealing a big disparity in play. What a performance so far for the Golden State Warriors.
This has been a weight room game. They're just stronger on the glass, and they're playing with a mean streak, guys.
What do you know about weight rooms, Kenny?
He knows how to avoid them.
Ooh.
Next up, let's take a look at our latest power rankings.
Well, I think for the Warriors, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but...
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
The guard spots filled by Russell and Reed. Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. And it's Connect in at the small forward position. That's the Laker 5. Here's Russell, following the basket by MP. To the paint, here's Davis. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Of all the great ball handlers, Clark, in the NBA, Russell's got to be right there at the top of the list.
And the thing that impresses me, Kevin, is how smooth he makes it look and how effortless it appears. Even at full speed, he can make moves that most guys can't even imagine.
Here's MP, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Analytics or the eye test? The optics or the numbers in front, Greg? When you're judging the performance of a player, what kind of criteria do you use?
Well, an MVP candidate recently said, my eye test tells me this guy's a terrible defender, but the analytics tell me he's a great defender. I'm confused, and I often feel the same way.
Now, here is Russell. 8 points for him. Young taking his time here. Pass to Jackson Davis. Young inside. He's guarded by Russell. MP, no good.
Well, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Russell dishes to LeBron. And over the last few years, Clark, we have seen an explosion of talent from Canada.
Tell you what, you go back to the mid-2000s, Steve Nash is winning those back-to-back MVPs. That's certainly part of it. But I really think a generation of players picked up the game, seeing guys like Steve Nash, and then the influx of great Canadian collegiate players going on to NBA success has certainly continued to keep that pipeline going. Guys, I tell you what, just really enjoyable watching LeBron still do his thing. I mean, we're witnessing extended greatness.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Warriors leading by 21. Now, here is Young. 27 points for him. And good that time. Young's got 29.
Despite his youth, MP showing grown man strength.
Outside, Russell. From down in the low post, it goes. Russell's got 10.
Boy, he sure can fill it up. You got to stay in his jersey.
MP against Reeves. That one goes in. MP's got 31.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Pass to connect. Back to Russell. Here's Reeves. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists in the game.
When Reeves can get the ball inside, he's a pretty reliable scorer.
And so Steve Kerr calls for the timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Making a change here. Vincent's checked in, and then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Trayce Jackson Davis. Jonathan. With some changes. Pirtle, he is checked in for LeBron. Lewis comes in for Connect. Christie subbed in for Russell. Then for the Warriors, Green he's checked in for Kevon Looney. Buddy Hield comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Young is subbed in for Curry. Here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup. MP's got 10 points in the quarter.
Guys, this has been an incredible performance this quarter. I mean, he's getting the ball where he likes it and wants it and just going to work.
Here's Vincent. Off target from three-point range.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
The three from MP. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. MP's got 36.
And that's another three. And if the defense is hoping that they don't heat up from out there like they did in the first half, they may be in for a real bad surprise.
Outside, Davis. Pass to Christie. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
And that's just another mistake. I mean, they've got it on autopilot, and they look totally dejected.
Number 0, Jalen Hood-Schifino.
Now Young. There's the triple. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Golden State Warriors sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter. They've got a big advantage in the... And Let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Curry sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Young is out there with Podziemski. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. Young for 3. Good on the triple. MP's got 39. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
That's been all night long. And also dominating the offensive boards, and that's been winning them a lot of extra looks at the hoop.
Wood, he's checked in for the Lakers. Curry's checked in for the Warriors. Here's Vincent. And Clark, if you look at the NBA's draft combine, prospects now required to participate in drills and in other testing to be eligible for selection.
I like that, Kevin. I really do. I mean, it's part of being a professional. You can't just opt out of things because your agent says you should or you don't feel like it. This is a professional business, so there should be some standards and accountability. And I think it goes hand in hand with the push for parity. It ensures equal access to the information that will enable all teams to make informed decisions on draft day. So I like it. I really do.
Green with a screen for Young. Another 3 for Golden State.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Here's James. Knocks down the 10-footer.
LeBron's skill level is so great. I mean, that mid-range is not his go-to, but he can do it all, so it looks like it's part of his go-to.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Vincent misses.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
And Los Angeles guys shooting 43% from the field. James against Curry. LeBron with the bucket. James has got 4 this quarter.
His overall size and strength really sets James apart from the rest of his peers when you think about his skill set inside.
Young from outside connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
Here's Vincent, guarded by Kerr. Pass to James. We've seen the league, Clark, crack down on physical play more and more over time.
You know, I think in general that's a good trend and direction and change. The game was extremely physical and rugged in the early 80s and even into the early mid-90s. But things change, and I think the change is for the better. It's about player safety and protecting players. So I think it's a good thing overall.
The 3 from MP. And yep, another basket.
And the 50-point games continue to add up for him.
Well, every game takes him closer to the next benchmark. Next up, second play.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it. Tell you what, just add that one to the highlight reel. James is truly one of the greatest slam dunkers of all time.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Young for 3, another 3 for Golden State.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win, a game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And the strong effort here will convert into what will be their 50th win on the season. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel.
Good, he hits again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Vincent, guarded by Kerr. To halt the run. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Pirtle. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. And Anthony Davis is checked in for Pirtle. Connect comes in for Christie. Austin Reeves is checked in for Christian Wood. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Vincent. Then for the Warriors, Looney's checked in for Draymond Green. Moody comes in for Cook. And good, he hits it again.
And he's got 60 again. I've never seen scoring like this. He's now tied the mark for most 60-point games in a year.
You know, to tie that mark, that's something I didn't expect to see in this lifetime. What a season he's having.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long and good